Okay, this video is on how to back up your grades if you want to have a copy of them at the end of the quarter or at the end of the semester or at the end of the year, so you have a paper copy of all your grades that you've given out to your students. Fairly easy to do. Click on Gradebook first, and then I'm going to go down to the Export tab right down here, and I'm going to choose an Excel spreadsheet. Now, after I've chosen the Excel spreadsheet, you can choose to get your text feedback if you wanted to. I don't do that normally. How you want the grades, where do you want them to download as the actual points, the percentage of the letter grade. By default, it says the points, and it gives you 2 decimal places. And then it gives you all your grade items in the order that it shows up in your grade book. I would just leave that alone. By the way, if you're doing first quarter, the first category total is probably going to be first quarter. In this case, this first category total, and I apologize, it doesn't give you the names. This first category total is going to be the formative, then summative, then first quarter, because I know this from the grade book, just setting it up. But you can leave all those in there. Once you're done, you just hit submit. And this is a preview what it's going to look like. It's going to give the student's name, their ID numbers, what school they're part of, what graduation year they are, their email addresses, all that stuff we can delete if we want to out of the download. When we're all done, just hit download and it's going to save this, and in this case it's going to say the name of the course. I'm going to go ahead and throw it on my desktop so I can show you what it looks like when it's all done. And it's basically just a straight Excel file with all of our numbers in it for all the grades that we've given our students. And you can hide these things. It does spread them out. I can shrink that down too if I wanted to, but if you didn't know, you can click on the corner there, and by double clicking right there on the line, it spreads it out so you can see everything. And it has all the assignments with all the totals for all the grades, along with, you can see the current quarter average, the category totals. It doesn't show names unless you put a name in there, so that you can see what those category totals are. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick so you know how to do that on your own, and then it'll give you more information. Right now, in my categories and items, it says NT course, and down here it's the current quarter average. And on these, it just says category total, category total. I can change that to fix that. So if I go to this hand right here and I click on it, right now it says first quarter. I can copy that, and where it says info, I'm going to put first quarter again, and now I hit save change, and now I did not do what I wanted to do. Hold on. I wanted to copy that, and I'm going to show advanced. And then down here under the category name, that's where I want that at. First quarter. And now when I hit save changes and I look down here, it actually says first quarter. So I can go into all these categories when I make them. I can click on the hand and I can copy the category name into the total name and hit save. And now it says one formative, one formative. It makes it easier for me later on when I export this, and I'll show you what I mean, that it's going to show all that stuff. So now I'm going to hit export, and now you can see the categories instead of just saying category total. And when I download this now, oh, I didn't switch it to an Excel spreadsheet. And now when I download it, instead of it saying category total in those items, it now says the actual category name. So it says the formative category, and then there's nothing in the summative, and it says first quarter. So having those categories names in there actually helps you out in the long run when it comes to exporting your grades. But you can see it's a pretty easy process. I just go to my grade book. All I have to do is go to export, Excel grade sheet, and hit submit and download to back up my grades at the end of the year.